Hello and welcome to Cbus Super Stadium for this terrific Monday night clash. It is round 2 of the finals here in Season 7 for the SRL, and it is the Gold Coast Titans taking on the one and only Brisbane Broncos in Gold Coast. It is going to be a thriller of a match tonight. I am your Commissioner Will Kay, joined in the commentary box by Snicko Bro, and on the sideline by Tim James. Snicko, how are we looking for this run right here?
Yeah, very, very excited. Our C-Bus is lit up at the moment. A lot of Titans fans and almost just as many Broncos fans. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this one plays out. Tim, what's the vibe in the stadium?
Yes, Nico, it's a really good vibe out here. You know how it gets in C-Bus. The fans come out and about, and they're really sold out stadium today, full of Titans and Broncos fans. So we'll see how they go today, but they're really ecstatic today.
Yeah, this is going to be a great match indeed. Of course, a local derby. It'll be a tough one through the middle. The likes of Aidan Lawrence, Justin Barisic, and of course Jackson Allison for the Broncos starting. And it's the little man, Liam Rogers, I believe Lachlan Martin, and Hayden Davis starting for the Titans as Liam Ryan with an early line break here. And they've got to be careful. Keep an eye out for him tonight. Righto, as it's Borsons. Folded in that tackle by Allison. They're going to go left wide. That looked forward. The inside ball. That one's forward. And the Broncos will have the first opportunity here. Snicko, that's a devastating error early on.
Yeah, a bit of early pressure there, and the Titans just couldn't rise to the occasion. We saw Liam Ryan, the big line break. And then, yeah, Borsons to McLucky, back to Ryan again. It seems like they want to get him as many touches as possible, but have to be behind the player passing the ball. A quick tip for these Titans players.
100% as Raymond goes right. Crutcher down the wing. Arkey one-on-one. Inside ball. Daly for the line. He'll push Mark Lee back, but McKay will join. And the Broncos getting very close to scoring there. Referee wants to have another look at this one. I've got no try as well.
Yeah, definitely no try there. Very acrobatic from Marley Arkey. Just straight around the Titans winger there. We know he's been very dangerous this season, Arkey, and yeah, great backup there by Daly on the inside.
He's been re-signed for next season, Season 8 at the Broncos. Interesting to see whether he's playing centre or wing. As a forward pass there from Raymond. It didn't look that bad, but the Titans off the hook. And a big line break from Demando. That is a very bad 30 seconds from the Broncos.
But yeah, they went so close. They were over the line even. They just had to get the ball over the ground, but unfortunately, yeah, maybe just some early nerves from both teams here. It's their first time playing in the eight-man finals series in the SRL, so no one's really faced this kind of pressure.
As we're going to see a rare scrum. Christian McKay knocked it on. Fell in the lap of a Broncos player. And he couldn't do much with it. It's going to be Jelly Kelly. Now to Cyrus Marks with a bit of a break before Lachlan Martin brings him down. And a rare scrum. I'm sure you're a big fan of that, Snicko. As how is he not offside there?
Well, it just means the little men outside have a little bit of space. And I thought Cyrus Marks was going to go the whole way there, but some great cover defense by these Titans.
It was as Jackson Allison now ramping up. I need to see Aidan Lawrence get a run or two. It was great last week. Career best performance. One of the best prop performances we've seen this season. How's it going to go? It's him now. Fifth and last as the Broncos looking for the first points on the board. Going right. Edwards puts it up high. Who's underneath it? Demando's waiting for it. Arkey will take it. Arkey will get very close, but somehow they've held him out. And that is a terrific bit of defense from the Titans.
Yeah, it's a game of inches there. You'd think for all money Arkey was going to fall over the line, but just couldn't quite get there. It's been desperation stakes for the Titans early. Twice now they've almost conceded, but somehow it's still 0-0.
And Titans, they're very good with their line defense, and the Broncos, they look like they've shown up tonight, except their defense has been a bit shocking. They're getting stepped every second tackle. They're just going to spread the ball once more. Borsons doesn't try to put a step on Raymond. He tackled well there by Allison. As they'll go left, Davis tries to barge through the middle. Aidan Lawrence bringing him down. He gets help from Justin Barisic starting at lock tonight. Simon Hunt picking up an injury last week. As McLucky will kick it down. Dylan Sharp tries to get past Daly. Unsuccessful in that endeavour. And the first time the Broncos have actually had their ball in their own half, I think.
Yeah, we'll have to see how they work their way out of trouble. Obviously, Allison will be huge in this department. He's been tremendous the last couple of weeks. And if Aiden Lawrence can step up like he did last week, you think they won't have trouble getting out of this territory.
I think so, and Justin Barisic at lock. He'll do wonders, I think, there. And Simon Hunt coming on at prop at the 20-minute mark. I don't think they'll be too shabby either. But I think their forward rotation's actually very good this week. As it's going to be Justin plays. Just stepping one. Getting out a bit of danger as the Broncos were going to kick within this opponent half. It'll be a bit more of a tough kick return as just going to be O'Donnell letting it go into touch, and he'll just play the ball 20 in here.
Yeah, just gives everyone a chance to have a breather, I think. A nice little settler there. And yeah, O'Donnell more than happy to watch that one over the sideline.
And Ash Crutcher just kind of just putting that one exactly where he wanted it, just in the corner. If it went into touch, great, you know. They get a bit of a breather. Get the chance to reset here and hopefully hold the Titans down this end. Gonna be Hayden Davis. Met there with two defenders, and that will be the key to tackling some of these big men, just coming in groups, coming in packs. See there, Driscoll, well handled. The best defensive second rower, most tackles this season. Don't know what his tackle efficiency is compared to other second rowers, but the most, he has definitely made the most. As Hayden Davis breaks a tackle, breaks the line, gets tackled by Joey Kelly on the 40. Now they're going to go Liam Rogers. Will he get over 75 run meters tonight? That's the big question, as many punters have said that he will. And they think that he will, as Mike Borsons slots that one down to Sharp. He's going to get a step on Daly this time. He's going to get around Rogers, but Mike Borsons will bring him down. And very well, almost away, Dylan Sharp there. As now it's going to be Jackson Allison through the middle. The Broncos finding a bit of energy in this set as they get to the halfway on the second. Going left, it's going to be Stoder. Out to Sharp. He tries to step again. He gets around O'Donnell. Can't get away from Daly this time. Another 10 metres there for the Broncos as they go right. Felix Stoder. A solid run from the second row. They need a big run from someone. Where's Aiden Lawrence? They'll go right to the left instead. It's going to be Dylan Sharp with his third run of the set. Getting them about probably 15 minutes out. Oh, and he goes into touch.
Yeah, you could just see that one coming, couldn't you? They kept banging down that short side, and they were cutting them to shreds. They were making some good meters, but eventually you got to pay the price of such closeness to that sideline. And yeah, we just see it there, the foot over. Is it Dewey down there, Tim? He seemed to just slide over easily there.
Yeah, the field's a bit off it. You know, a game previous in the younger grades, and it's been ripped up, and it's really wet out here today, so we've got to keep an eye on that. As you can see, he went out there, but yeah, it's really dewy out here.
Yeah, that's not ideal conditions for Brisbane players. Of course, the Gold Coast probably a bit more used to it. Now south, this is going to be Lachlan Martin brought down, and a held in tackle penalty. And that's the first penalty of the night, goes to the Titans on the fourth tackle.
Yeah, that's a heartbreaker for these Broncos fans. They're doing so well. They've had all the field position so far. And yeah, it seemed like, do you think they needed to give away that penalty, Will? I just felt like they were on top there.
Yeah, they really didn't need to give away that penalty, and it could convert into points. That is a very forward pass. That was very forward, but it's been let go there. Yeah, it was not needed at all, and I don't know why they do this. Liam Ryan now breaking the line. Tries to get around Joey Kelly. He can't do so. That's the second for the Titans. They're on the line now. McCluckey goes left. Driscoll can't put a big step on. Has to charge at Arkey instead. As he'll play the ball. 3 meters out. Going right. McCluckey over the line. Michael McCluckey will score. The Broncos just running dead there. They didn't want anything to do with it. And there you go. The Titans with the first one with points on the board here.
Yeah, he's big and strong with Lucky, and he was just way too good there close to the line. Hit the crash ball after the McKay run. Got the quick play the ball, and yeah, the Broncos defense just not able to recover. And that all harks back to that penalty they gave away on the fourth tackle. Just unnecessary, and it's going to cost them at least 4 points here.
And they can't afford the Titans to get on a bit of a roll here. The Brisbane Broncos just need to muscle up and hit back. Because, you know, if they get on a bit of a roll, the Titans, they're very hard to stop. McCluckey will convert that one. How's the crowd feeling out there, Tim, now after that first drive?
Well, yeah, the penalty got the crowd up on their feet, and then the try from McCluck, a fan favourite. The crowd just erupted. Everyone's still on their feet, clapping it on, and they're in for a big game today, Titans, and the Broncos fans just sort of, down, but we'll see how they go here, Will.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough now. They're going 6-point lead. It's not a lot, but against a quality side in a final like this, not easy to come by a try. As we've seen, the Broncos have gotten close about 3 times, had about 3 sets on the line, but not able to convert it into any points, and the Titans go down the end, able to do just that, as Ben O'Donnell tries to get around Cyrus Marks there. Good tackle from him. As they're going to go left, maybe an early kick. No, Lee's just going to run it instead. Not too sure what the play was there, as that's going to be the 4th. They're going to be on their 30 here. Good defense from the Broncos so far this set, as Aiden Lawrence will tackle Hayden Davis, assisted by Barisic. And the 5th and last within the 40. It's going to be Michael McClucky doing a terrible kick. Joey Kelly on the kick return, brought down by, who's that, McKay. That is a shocker of a kick from McClucky, and really did them no favours there, the Titans.
Yeah, he had such a good couple of minutes. And he's let all the pressure off with that kick. We have EU selections coming up in the next couple of days, so you think he knows he's got to put in a big performance. He has the vice-captain Dawson's out there with him, so he knows the eyes are on. So maybe that's weighing on his mind, a little bit of nerves there as he took that kick.
Yeah, maybe. It's Joey Kelly just taking a run there. That's the 4th. They're going to go right. Unable to make many big meters here as they go inside now. Offload to Edwards. They probably shouldn't have, as now their playmakers out for the 5th, and they lost some meters. Only able to make about 20 meters in that set. They're going to go right. It's going to be Barisic. A high kick. It's gone straight for the post as Liam Ryan takes that one well. Who's going to tackle him? No one. Raymond on the ground as Joey Kelly has to wrap him up, and he just somehow got it out of danger there, Liam Ryan.
Yeah, he just pinched 18 metres out of absolutely nothing. He took it literally next to his goalpost, and just like that, the Titans were out of the danger zone.
That's going to be Lachlan Martin just going for a good run there. Barisic struggling to bring him down. As Rogers goes left, McKay steaming onto that ball, but Justice Daly prepared to defend. That's going to be the 4th going right now. It's Ryan, stepping one. Liam Ryan through the line. Inside ball. It's going to be Mark Lee picking it up. Mark Lee's going to get a breakaway, but no, he's going to break the tackle. Lawrence wraps him up eventually. Very close there, Mark Lee. He broke about 3 tackles. As that's the 5th and last. The Titans go left. McClucky, a high kick, a shallow kick at that. As it's going to be brought down by Murray. He'll be tackled. And it'll be a changeover 10 out for the Broncos.
Yeah, they've gone the length of the field there, the Titans. If you remember, Liam Ryan caught it on the goal line, essentially, as Daly takes a huge run. And they managed to get all the way down with their attacking kick. And the Broncos have got to limit that, because this Titans team is way too dangerous to keep giving repeat attacking chances.
Yeah, 100%. And it was a pretty shocking kick from McClucky, to be honest. It really wasn't doing much, as it's going to be Joey Kelly on the inside ball. Getting a couple meters, as now the Broncos want to get down this end. Looking alive this set as the interchange will be coming on shortly. Ash Crutcher on the 4th. Brought down. The old halfback on the 4th. Is now to Levi Raymond. He'll go for a dart from dummy half. The old Jamison shuffle. 15 metres out now. Arkees acting half. Where are they going to go? Looks like they're setting up on the right. No, they're going to go up to the left. Edwards puts it up high. Ryan's ready for it. No, Ryan's going to leave it. He'll let it bounce. Liam Ryan somehow escaping the in goal. And he is a magician, Liam Ryan.
Call him Houdini, because that was a great escape act. I thought for all money he was going to be pushed back in the in goal there, but somehow fleet-footed and just got straight out of that in goal.
That was incredible from Liam Ryan, as a long hold in the tackle there from Simon Hunt. I thought they were going to give a penalty away after what's been a pretty good set, as Eddie Oliver finds a bit of space now against his former club. There'll be a bit of heart in that run there.
All heart.
That's going to be the 4th. All heart. as that'll be the 5th and last. As the Titans spread it right, it's going to be Mike Borsens, and I think keep giving it to him, because McClucky has shown he's not any good off the boot tonight. Dylan Sharp on the kick return. Sharp's got a bit of space here. Ryan's coming away from the side, and it's going to be, I think, Lachlan Martin from the behind. He got the ankle tap and slowed him down. That's a good effort from the big heavy lock. As now it's going to be Isaac Edwards down the wing. Lachlan Martin, that's impressive, isn't it, Snicko?
Yeah, that was terrific chase from Lachlan Martin. Just somehow managed to get back there, because I thought for all money, that was a one-on-one with Liam Ryan. But instead, Lachlan Martin from behind just takes the chance away from Dylan Sharp.
He sure does, as Joey Kelly steps one there, brought down by McKay. They're 20 out now. One more good run and they could be well within their rights to score points. Fifth and last, 10 out. Eddie Oliver makes the tackle one-on-one with Justice Daly. They're going to go out to the left. It's going to be Barisic. Puts it along the ground. Who's going to take it? Edwards was there, but Matt Downey takes it instead. Driven back into his in-goal. And the Broncos will get a drop out here.
Yeah, really good set there for the Broncos. And just touching on Eddie Oliver, it's got to be bittersweet for him. He started at the Broncos this season. And he's got a few good friends there. And he's going back there next season. So one day or another, this result, it's going to be good for him. Either the club he's at keeps going or the club is going to get another week. But by the same token, it's almost a lose-lose because, again, either his club ends or he ends the run of everyone who's playing with next season. So a tough situation for Eddie right now.
It is tough, but, it may not be everyone who's playing with next season. A lot of these players yet to be re-signed. Looking at free agency, I think they signed about 4 or 5 players, I believe, gone through a rebuild stage once more, the Brisbane Broncos. So they may not care too much, Eddie Oliver. As they're going to go left. Barisic now goes to Ilias, driven back. Fifth and last now. Can they score in this set? The Titans hope not, and so do their fans. Fifth and last. Out to the right. It's going to be Crutcher. Puts it along the ground. Now it's going to be a knock on. And listen to this crowd. The Titans very happy with that one. Just going to go Tim James. What do the Titans fans have to say about their defense at the moment?
Yeah, sorry. Mike's a bit done up down here, but yeah, the fans are up and about. The scoreline's a bit low. 6-0, you'd expect it to be a lot more higher with how the attack's going with Titans, but almost the fans are up and about. They're loving the game so far, and what's not to love about it? It's finals footy now, Will, and nearly into half-time. We'll see how they go, the Titans. Uh-oh.
That's a good kick.
That's a good kick.
Very good kick from McCluckey of all people. Inside his 40, he just finds the centre of the field as Joey Kelly will make a bit of havoc in the middle. Matt Downey missing the tackle. He comes back and tries to fix his error. Now it's going to be Kyriakis Ilias. Just driving there. That's the second. They go right. Edwards now goes to Barisic. Barisic through the middle. Tries to push past. And it will be brought down by Lee. That'll be the third. Going right. It's going to be Crutcher. Inside ball. Joey Kelly. Crosses halfway. That's the fourth there. The Broncos will put an early kick in. No, they're just going to go to Ilias instead. And not getting into any great territory after McCluckey just kicked it all the way down their end. It really made it hard for them to make meters in that set.
Yeah, it seems like McLucky, he's got a bit of a gift where he just, oh no,
O'Donnell's away. Joey Kelly has dove and no one's in sight. O'Donnell's going to score into the post here, and the Titans will extend their lead. 10-0, kick to come.
Yeah, that was too easy for O'Donnell. We were talking about other things, so we thought for sure he'd be wrapped up, but somehow he just sliced through this defense. Joey Kelly, the Superman. Unfortunately, it was nowhere near the vicinity of the player, and Ben O'Donnell goes 95 metres, and the Titans are going to be up 2 tries here.
Yeah, they sure will be. As 10-0. The score for now, 12-0. You'd have to say McCluckey gets this kick. And there we go. That's going to be an even tougher thing to chase down. The Broncos have had a number of opportunities on this line. On the opponent's line. They just haven't been able to convert yet. They can't keep coming back like this, Nico. If they are to come back and make that effort, I don't see how they can just do it all the way to the grand final.
Yeah, I think that this could be the end of the road for the Broncos. It's looking like the Titans are getting on a bit of a run. Like you said, the defense has been enormous. The defensive pressure has been immense even. It's just been great. As now Eddie Oliver takes the hit up. And it just feels like whatever the Broncos are throwing, the Titans have all the answers.
Yeah, 100%. And the Broncos just need to get up in their face a bit more, Just put a big shot on. Just get Justice Daly or someone to fold Eddie Oliver, because he's not a big man. And there's a bit of defensive pressure, isn't it? A turnover, and I think it was Downey with the poor offload. The poor offload selection as Joey Kelly through the line, steps 2. Can't beat Liam Ryan. He popped up out of nowhere there, Joey Kelly. As they're going to go right, Crutcher. He's got no one with him. He has to take the run. He's brought down by his replacement, Eddie Oliver. Going left now. It's going to be Edwards. Spreading it out to Marks. Marks steps one. Cyrus Marks for the line. Cyrus Marks will score. And the little centre, the hometown hero, will score the first one of the night for the Broncos, I think.
Yeah, that's so good from Cyrus Marks. We said the Broncos need to get on the board very quickly to get back in this game, and he's taken it upon himself. Out of nothing, he just pushes through a defender. Is that Matt Downey again? Will he's dropped the ball and then conceded the try? Not an impressive few minutes from that man.
Not an impressive 30 seconds. That was, pretty poor from Matt Downey. He's been a very consistent player off the bench all season. Not to expect from him, but that's not normally what you expect from him.
Has he been re-signed, Will, Matt Downey?
I believe so.
Uh-oh. Better check that contract, Titans.
He's let one try in, I think they're okay. No, he hasn't actually. He has not been re-signed.
He's actually, I believe, the only player with 100% tackle efficiency coming into this game. As of the Lachlan Martin stats that he recently dropped in SRL chat.
100%?
So, 100%, which is very, very good. Never been stepped or anything like that. I don't believe that goes down as a missed tackle, though, so there might be some minor things like that have occurred.
Yeah, I mean, tackle effectiveness rather than efficiency or whatever the stats. No, stats aren't real, Snicker, so we don't really care.
They aren't real.
Yeah, so there we go. It's going to be Stoder. Riven back in that tackle. Mike Borson's just in his face. It's going to be Edwards now. Struggling to make meters here, the Broncos. They may have an early kick on the next one if they get a few more meters. It's going to be Barisic going out to Kelly. He's going to take it for a bit of a run, but he'll be brought down in the middle by Mark Lee. Looks like Crutcher setting up for a kick on the right here. Raymond spits it out to him. Inside his 40. Crutcher needs a good kick. That's a good strike on it. Crutcher, that ball's going. That ball's going to go. Liam Ryan takes it into touch. And that is effectively a 40-20. And the Broncos will get the ball back all the way down this end.
Yeah, this game has completely flipped on its head, hasn't it? It was 12-0 and the Titans are cruising. And just like that, the Broncos are right back into this. If they can score here, this crowd might go silent.
Yeah, 100%. This is going to be Barisic. Just looking at the stats that you were talking about with Matt Downey, and he is the only player. Is it going to be Arkey in the corner? I did not see that one coming. And Marley Arkey, we were talking about him before, and he will score. And now both the Broncos centers are on the board.
Yeah, just a nice little left to right there from Crutcher, I believe it was. Cut out two men. Got Marley Arkey one-on-one with Xavier Demando, and he just went straight through him. That's terrific from Arkey. He can sidestep, he can battle, he can do everything. And he's got the Broncos within touching distance of the Titans here.
That is just incredible. As Raymond looks for a strike here. It's got a curl. It's got a curve. Oh, too much. And just fades away to the right post. 12-10 is the score. The Broncos praying for one more try, or at the very least, a penalty goal before half-time.
Yeah, they're right in this, aren't they, the Broncos? It seems like every team loves to win, but this Broncos team, they love to fight for their win just as much as they love the win itself. And at the moment, they're fighting real hard. And maybe this Titans team aren't prepared to go with them, because in the space of 2 minutes, they've just about equalised, and we'll have to see what the Titans have as an answer.
Yes, we will. This is going to be Ilias. Driving there.
Let him go! Let him go!
Brought down the tackle. Now going left. The Hunt. That's a good start to the set from the Broncos. It's going to go right now. Edwards now to Barisic. Brought down. That's the third. Now left. Ilias.
Get back. Look at me.
He'll play the balls. That's the fourth. Going left. Edwards spreads it out to Marks. Tackled well by Daly. That's the fifth. And the Titans hold on without giving away a penalty. And we'll get the ball back here. It's Barisic. Kicks it down to Demando. Well tackled there by Arkey. They'll start their 7-20. And it's a pretty good set after points from Brisbane.
Oh, it's almost textbook, isn't it? They went length of the field, put a kid in the corner, and wrapped him up. You couldn't ask for anything more if you were the Broncos coach. Oh, you could ask for that.
You could ask for that. Exactly. As there's a forward pass. And the Broncos will get an opportunity here. If they can score before half-time, they'll go in with the lead. And this whole game will be turned on its head. They've got 2 minutes here. They're going to go left. It's going to be Edwards linking up with Marks, driven back by Daly. Driscoll joins in the tackle. He hasn't
Is
done
Aiden
much.
Lawrence coming back on?
He will be. The big man is back on, I think, or he'll be back on in a second.
Back with me.
Yes, there he is. On the field. Come on, Aiden. Oh, he doesn't take the first run. As Ash Crusher takes it instead. All right, surely he takes a run here, Aiden Lawrence. Now they're going to go out to the left. It's going to be Stoder. That's going to be the fifth and last.
Let him go.
What do they do here on the option? Where are they going to go? Looks like Barasik's going to be the one with the kick. No, they're going to go to Edwards. He puts it up high. Looks like Liam Ryan's comfortable with it. He's very comfortable with it. It was step one and get him out to the 10. And the Broncos unable there to convert that into points.
Hands away.
Yeah, meek finish to the half there from the Broncos. Unfortunately, they had one last crack, but couldn't quite get over. It's now Liam Rogers. He's going for that 75 metres.
He's held there.
He sure is as McCluckey goes out to the right. Now it's Davis. And brought down. That'll be half time. 12-10, the Titans lead. We'll see you very shortly. Welcome back to SRL TV here at Cbus Super Stadium. As the Gold Coast Titans holding on to a narrow 2-point lead after a bit of a comeback performance from the Brisbane Broncos. Been a great match so far, and we look forward to this second half. Tim James was down at halftime in the sheds, and the coaches had a bit to say. Tim, could you translate the Queensland drill for us?
Yeah, the Queensland drill. Obviously, Broncos happy with their,
Here's tackle one.
end to the half. Obviously, scoring 10 unanswered points in just 2 minutes after Titans take a 12-0 lead, and yeah, they just said to keep up the pressure. It's all heart and everything. Some weird Queenslander stuff that their former captain made up. And then going over to the Titans, they're not happy with the end of the set.
He's held there.
Opposite to the Broncos, they had all the pressure on Titans and then they messed it up at the back end of it with a penalty and error, I think. And then there's saying some Queenslander stuff, I don't know. But yeah, that's all I got out of it, Will.
Fair enough, as Simon Hunt kicks their way out of trouble there, the Broncos. Liam Ryan trying to do a big return, and he did a fairly good job, but
That's your
not
second.
too bad. And Simon Hunt coming back on at lock now by the looks of it. How do you think that's going to impact the Broncos' performance in this second half, Snicko?
Held there. 3.
Hopefully positively. Barisic was enormous in that first half as a lock, and we know how good Simon Hunt is, so you've got to think he's going to improve on that. If he can get a bit of a roll on, maybe he can be the building block that gets this Brisbane Broncos team to a victory.
Yeah, maybe he can, as it's going to be Christian McKay playing the ball. They'll go out to the right. Borsons puts a kick in. Barrels down towards Sharp. They got to be careful. He's been good on the kick returns tonight as Dylan Sharp finds a bit of space. Brought down by Ryan in a big one-on-one tackle. And the
Sharp
Broncos.
tackle.
A sharp tackle. And Ryan, he's been really good out the back tonight. He's winning most of his contacts
Hands away.
by the looks of it, Snicko.
Yeah, it looks like, he's winning the contact. He's getting down, making sure the opposition doesn't find their front. And if he can continue that, he should be able to limit the effectiveness of the Broncos play the balls.
Yeah, and even the line breaks, just being able to drive a player back or just clobber them in it, it just does a bit to their confidence. Even though they made all those meters, they are still unable to get past the big man out the back, as that's going to be the fifth and last. 20 meters out from the line. A good run from Felix Stoder as Simon Hunt makes an
Oh,
error.
no.
And that is a shocking run. That's going to be 0 there for the Titans.
Yeah, Lachlan Martin there to clean up. It looks like he's going to be playing that 75-minute role again. He's been doing it for a couple of weeks now. He's been very, very good. And the Titans faithful are going to be looking for him again as this game closes out to make an impact.
Up now. 2.
Absolutely, as McKay plays the ball out to the right. Now it's Saltner through a gap there. Jalen Saltner gets an offload inside to Davis.
Hands off.
He'll be tackled there as the Titans just roll down the field. Going left, McKay. A good stack of meters for him, as that'll be fourth. Spreading it once more. Saltner down the wing. Demando one-on-one with Kelly. Gets a good tackle there, Kelly, but there'll be 15 out here, the Broncos. Fullback's not at home. Do you put a little chip in? Do you put a little bomb in? They're going to go out to the right. It's going to be Mark Lee. It's the bomb option. Kelly gets back in position, takes that well, but Lee will chase and push him back into his own in goal.
Yeah, that's the captain's knock there. He saw McLucky was trapped on the short side, so he demanded the kick. Chased it through and pushed Joey Kelly back into the in goal. That's exactly what you want from your captain. In the big moments, they do the little things right.
great stuff. As Levi Raymond just kicks deep here, finds a clucky on the halfway line. And the Broncos have 40 metres to defend here. Gonna go right. Oh, Hayden Davis almost spilling the ball. Gets an offload after a bit of a improvised run. Is it going to go to the left? Oh, and it's another forward pass from Mark Lee. That is not a captain's knock. That's a captain's
Yeah, we
flop.
talk about doing. Oh yeah, we talk about doing the little things right there, and he just messed that one up. Unfortunately, maybe the non-selection of the Australian team still weighing on his mind, just catching him up a little bit. He's just missing the mark there. Missing the mark.
He's just, yeah, he's not had the greatest game, Mark Lee, but he's had some really good moments as well. So, I mean, he's been effective in attack, apart from the 4 passes, and defensively he's been sound. So, I'm not too sure what's going on there, but Mark, it's okay. Okay, just you know, fire up, Mark. As it's going to be Raymond out to Edwards. A high kick. Liam Ryan just waiting for it to come down, and it looked like Joey Kelly was waiting for Liam Ryan to step him.
Yeah, Joey Kelly's. I think Joey Kelly's the best fullback in the competition, and when that back comes through, he just seems to find a way to the line. That's where he positioned himself. But so far tonight, the Broncos men haven't been able to really get that back for him, and so he's been a little bit ineffective so far.
As the Titans run a blocking play, actually not called by the referee. Get a few metres there, as that's the 4th. They're going to go out to the left. It's McClucky. He's going to go on the inside here. Oh, beautiful intercept there. Barisic comes away with it. And it's a risky play. It doesn't pay off there, as the Broncos are going to be well within the half.
Yeah, we know how dangerous that play is there, and maybe not one that you want to throw at the opposition when you're only up by 2, because now the Broncos have a great opportunity.
It's a bit of an all or nothing play. It's a desperation play. You're up by 2. You don't need to do it. You didn't need that many metres. It was like 3rd tackle and you're almost at halfway. It was a pointless time to do it. But anyway, so it's going to be just Simon Hunt driving through the middle. It's a big gap. It closed eventually, but not before he could snag a couple of metres. At the 10 now as he'll play the ball. That's the last. Out to the right. Joseph Jackson puts it high. He scored a great try last week, as it's just going to be Demando too deep there. And they've got a 7 tackle set, the Titans. Not a great completion from the Broncos.
Yeah, not the best there from the Broncos. My favourite sandwich filler, Eddie Devon, was running through there to contest, but unfortunately the kick was a metre or so too deep. And yeah, 7 tackle set here. That's got to get these fans happy, Tim.
Yes, Nico, the fans are up and about, you know. They're finally on the trot. They'll see what they can do here, but nothing really doing. Is the man who's thrown 2 forward passes, I think, this game just takes it up.
Oh, Osiris Marks is away here. Marks have got him in space. He'll get ankle tapped there. Martin again with a try-saving involvement. That's going to be the first. As Levi Raymond, he's just going to do the Jamison shuffle. Goes out left. Felix Stoder. He'll be brought down. As that's only the 2nd. Going right now, the Broncos. Allison wants to drive for 1. He gets brought down short of the line. That's the 3rd. The Broncos knocking on the door. Out left. It's going to be out to Joey Kelly. I think he's dropped it here. I think Kelly's dropped it over the line. Oh, he has 2, and that is heartbreaking for the Broncos fans.
Does he? Does he have some downward pressure there?
Well, I guess we'll have to see. Decision. It's a no try, and Manaya Tuimanafagai with a try-saving tackle. And out to the 20 for a 7 tackle set. That was dangerous from the Broncos.
Joey Kelly has just dropped a premiership ring there. It feels like this could be his last game for the Broncos. He knows that going into every game it could be do or die, and he just needed to convert that chance.
They really did, and I thought they were destined there to score. And just spilled the ball. Joey Kelly. A great tackle from Manaya Tuimanafagai. He beat his winger to the wing. So I don't know how he managed to do that, but a great defensive effort, as that's the 4th. The Titans, they're going to have all the space now. All the possession, all the positioning. As Borsons will take the run the last. I don't know if they'll be able to put a bomb in here. They may just go for the punt, as it's actually going to be Manaya Tuimanafagai up through the middle. Put a high ball up. Justin plays. Brings it down, and Sultan is waiting for him in ground level.
Yeah, you mentioned the Titans had the positioning, their possession. They had all the P's, but none of the core, and they just couldn't finish off that set. And now the Broncos working out of trouble.
Yeah, the Broncos struggling though to get out of their own 20. That's only the third. Already the third. And they're just crossing the 20-meter mark now as Felix Stoder.
That's a good run.
Very good run. Give me the fourth there. They try and kick their way out of trouble. Yes, they will. It's going to go to Edwards. He's just going to put it down the guts. Not a bad idea, just to get him out of a bit of danger. They've got to defend well, though, as Liam Ryan steps the first line. Joey Kelly, he's looking a bit tired out there. Kelly's in Hopper's suit, though. He's going to have his tackle broken. He'll have it broken again, as Ryan's just rampaging. He had 2 digs at him, Kelly, and he still couldn't get it. It had to be Felix Stoder. As they're going to go right, McCluckey now to Davis. The Titans on the front foot. That's the second, almost at the line here. Going left now, Saltner. The big man brought down. That's the third. The Titans go out to the right. Now it's Driscoll. Inside play to Liam Ryan. He'll be turned on his back just short of the line. Mark Lee. He'll have options here all around him. He's going to go out to the right. It's going to be McCluckey. It's going to be 0 tackle apparently. A Bronco touched it. And this is going to be huge. Another 7 tackles on the set here, on the line here, Snicko.
7 tackles. I missed that one. I didn't see it touch it over. Yeah, you got like you mentioned, the Titans on the front foot. They're just driving here, just hitting any hard volleys they can before. If they can drive a bit better, they're going to put this game to bed.
As McCluckey, he does just that. He's held up somehow. Lee goes right. It's going to be Davis. He's held up as well. They're just going for the crash plays at the moment as they go McCluckey again for the crash play. He'll be on his back on the 4th.
I feel like I've seen this one before, Will. That's 4 crash plays in a row, including the 6 again play. They need a bit of variety here.
They may indeed need a bit of variety as that's going to be another crash play. McKay's going to go over the line though. And on the 5th crash play in a row, rugby union style, the Titans have finally scored.
Yeah, just insane from McCluckey. And I think he gets up and puts the ball down again just for good measure. But he was tackled 5 meters out from the line there. And just leg power. He just pushed and pushed and pushed. And eventually got the ball down over the line.
Yeah, beautiful stuff from Christian McKay. They're bound to break it. They just kept on trying the crash play. But that was getting a bit ridiculous at that point. And they'll be up by 6 for now. Soon to be 8 if McCluckey gets this kick. Not his most difficult one of his career. And that is just going to be a bit daunting for the Broncos going into this last 20 minutes.
Yeah, 8 points. It's not insurmountable, but it is a mountain for them to climb here. They're going to need their 60-minute prop subs to do a very good job. It just felt like Mark Lee there. He obviously spotted a weakness. And as a captain, just ran it audible and just started farming try assists because eventually someone was going to crash over. And it was Christian McKay in the end, the SRL's sexiest man, just straight through the line.
Yeah, great put down from McKay. Muscly boy, and now the Broncos at the foot of the mountain. It's going to be something special to overcome this scoreboard at the moment. But maybe something special is on the cards as the interchange will be coming on for them shortly. As they do for the Titans now. There's Christian McKay with the run there. The Broncos need a very good set here. If they don't score within the next 10 minutes or so, this game's over. And that is not a good start as Jackson Allison just causes an error. That'll be 7 tackles now to the Titans. I thought they got a bit hard done by this, Nico, to be honest. It looked like there was not played at all.
Yeah, well, sometimes the referees just see things that we don't, and I'm going to back them this time. If I was a Broncos fan, perhaps I'd be saying the opposite, but I'm fully behind our referees.
I don't know anything the referees, so that's going to be the 3rd. Playing the ball, Titans going out to the left. Liam Ryan, he's going to go wide. That's got to be forward. That's got to be forward. Is they going to play on here? Demando steps 1, gets good meters. I still can't believe that as Liam Rogers gets an offload away to Davis. That's the 5th and last now. Where are they going to go? Playing the ball out to the left. McCluckey puts it up high. It's a shocker of a kick off the side of the boot. Ryan will come down. Ryan will come down. Ryan will score. And off the worst possible try assist kick ever, Liam Ryan will just continue the magic here at Cbus Super Stadium.
Yeah, sometimes the destination defines the journey, and that kick was not a great journey, but it ended up in a great destination. Liam Ryan breaks a tackle and goes straight past Joey Kelly, and in a battle of the superstar fullbacks, he's coming out on top at the moment.
He sure is, as they'll be out to a 12-point lead. And it may be, in fact, 14 if McCluckey gets this kick. And if I'm Joey Kelly, I'm filthy with the referee. First they call a 6 again, or a 7 tackle set, after a not played at, a questionable whether it was played at, and then, of course, right after, you've got to say, a pretty blatant forward pass to Demando. And now they've scored off that, the Titans.
Yeah, I sense a Joey Kelly interviewing player made contact tomorrow. Blasting the referees. Tim, you know him best out of the three of us. How do you think he's feeling right now?
Terrible. You know, Titans just getting the rub of the ref right now. You know, a forward pass, 6 again. And the Broncos fans are letting everyone know what's happening. And it's just silly to see what's happening. And Joey's not going to be happy about it. You can see him right now. He's filthy, but he's just got to lock in now.
He does, and you know, that time the Broncos got a forward pass called against them. Now they know how it feels. The Warriors fans rejoice. That'll be the 4th. Going out to the left, it's going to be Borsens with an early kick. I think he was outside his 40. Let it go, Joey. Let it go. He'll get the ball, actually. It bounces unfavorably for the Titans. It was step 1 and won't get very far there. Ended up being a pretty good kick from Borsens.
Yeah, terrific kick from Borsens. He doesn't have the greatest kicking stats out of all the halfbacks, but somehow he makes it work. He's been very good all season. I can't wait to see what he does in the EU jersey, actually.
Yeah, he's going to be terrific in the EU jersey. As Raymond goes to Edwards, now goes to Aiden Lawrence. Can he get something going? They need to score 3 tries in 15 minutes. It's an almost impossible task here. But maybe the Broncos are up for it, as that's going to be the 5th and last. Out to the left. Allison puts a kick in. Barrels down towards Ben O'Donnell. He's going to step 1. Ben O'Donnell. He's going to be a tackle broken from Edwards. Kelly has to wrap him up and just causing a bit of mayhem there. Ben O'Donnell.
Yeah, he just seemed to beat the first tackle. Oh, wow, that's frustration. That's frustration.
As Joey Kelly's decided to take, I think it was it Driscoll's head off? I'm not too sure whose head it was.
Matters into his own hands.
Yeah, well, if Matters was that player's head, then yeah, certainly he's just clobbered him with the swinging arm, the old coat hanger, and the Titans will get a set of 6 here, pretty much on the line. If the Titans score here, I think it's night-night for the Brisbane Broncos, though.
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Oh, there we go. Mark Lee! What a try from the captain! He just goes one way, goes the other, fends and puts it over. And that is a captain's knock, isn't it?
Yeah, that's terrific. That just shows. I believe he'd look great in the green and gold, and things like that are exactly why. He went straight past. Is that Crutcher there on that right-hand side? He just couldn't get the positioning they needed, and a big palm in the chest. And just like that, this game's blown out.
It sure is. There's 28-10 kick to come. And you'd think that the Titans will just coast their way in all the way down to Melbourne for the 2nd time in this season. And the Broncos just been disappointing tonight. Had a really good end to that first half, but didn't have the motor, didn't have the ticker to keep it going in the second, and it just showed, didn't it?
Yeah, I think being quite brutally honest, to be honest, they had 2 good minutes, the Broncos, and it got them back to 12-10, but unfortunately, the other 66 just haven't been up to par. And this Titans team's good. There's no doubt about that. As Jerome Daly just says good night. This Titan team's real good, but the Broncos haven't shown up.
Yeah, exactly. And Ash Crutcher's got no clue where he is at the moment. After that big hit from Jerome Daly. 20 points, 12 minutes. I don't think that's a favourable scoreline for the Broncos. Maybe they'll get a consolation try or 2, but at the end, I think the Titans, they know what's going on. And they'll keep playing this hard footy until the very end. They know that they're very much likely to go to the final here, for the next stage at least, as Justin plays wrapped up well. And I think that's been a big thing tonight. Just that the Titans have been a lot better in defending the kick chases, the kick returns, sorry. And the Broncos just have not been.
Yeah, definitely. They've been really good, the Titans, in just marking up on Justin plays on Joey Kelly. on Dylan Sharp. I think Cyrus Marks has probably been the most effective with the back five of the Broncos, which is strange for a centre, but he's really left an imprint on this game. And they just needed one other player, I think, in that back five to do the same to really keep him in this contest.
As Joey Kelly wants to try and keep them in the contest, steps 2 players again there. That's the 5th and last. They've got 9 minutes on the clock. They've got to score a try here to start off their comeback. They're going to go left. It's going to be Jackson. Puts it up high. Who's underneath it? Looks like it's going to be O'Donnell ready for it. And he will be taken well by Raymond.
Yeah, not a bad result from the Broncos. You know, starting the set, their defensive set 11 metres out. The Titans have 99 metres to go. But when you're down by 20, you need more than that. They need something just to crack open this Titans line.
Yeah, they sure do. That's going to be the 3rd there. They go out to the left. It's going to be McKay. Brought down that tackle. As he'll play it. Out to the right. McCluckey. Now to Daly. Barged over there. As he's going to go to Rogers. Surely he's cracked 75 metres tonight.
He'd be threshold right now, I reckon. Right on the threshold.
Right on the threshold. I guess we'll see it full time. He had about 50 at half. So he should be well and truly over. Justin plays. Steps 1. Can't get very far. And exactly what I was talking about before. They just can't get anywhere. Making it hard for any meters for the Brisbane Broncos as they go plays. Now out to Edwards. He'll run it straight. Not a pass out to a forward. Just the half taking it straight up. That's normal. As they go to Joey Kelly now. He can't put a step on. Well tackled by McCluckey and McKay. Been a great little combination tonight. That's going to be Arkey down the wing. Marley Arkey wants to make a break for the line. He won't get there. Almost turned Ryan inside out. 5th and last. They'll play the ball. Out to the left. Now it's going to go. Well tackled. No. Sorry, it's going to be 6 again here.
Again.
They finally get one, but it's all too late. They're 20 points down. They've got 6 minutes, or not even 5 minutes, Nico. You reckon they can score 4 tries?
Personally, no, but if I was a Broncos
Definitely
fan,
not
I'd
now.
say never say never, but now.
I'll say never.
I would say never.
I would say never. Driscoll collecting it there. As now it's going to be Lachlan Martin through the line. And now it's double never. Just coasting at the moment, the Gold Coast Titans. Just toying with him as Christian McKay breaks the line, goes to Dylan Murray, can't get the pass out to Demando. As that'll be the 3rd. Going right, McCluckey now goes to Martin. Brought down there. As they go right, McCluckey inside Daly. Bumps off Aidan Lawrence. Who's had nothing like his performance last week. As they go out to the left, McCluckey just knocks it on in the last. And the Broncos will get to play the ball.
Do you think the Broncos peaked too early? Well, they were terrific last week and they were even better the week before. But tonight they just haven't come to the party. You got any thoughts as to the factors that contribute to that?
I'd have to say the opponents, to be honest, Nico. I mean, they beat the Warriors. They were a decent side. They didn't make the 8. They weren't a terribly strong side this year. Then they faced the Raiders. Oh, no, I think it's a fair take. And then the Raiders, they played them. You know, the Raiders, they were okay about mid-season. They started to drop off about round 10, round 9. Weren't playing that well. Found themselves going from like 2nd or 3rd to like 7th or something like that. And then, of course, they've come here and they've come to play the Titans. We finished 3rd on the ladder, I think. Yeah, it'd be 3rd. So it's just the opponents, I think, and I don't think they knew exactly what they were walking into. Just straight in this den. I don't even know what to call it. The fortress for the Titans.
The ambush.
Yeah. Demando plays the ball. It's going to be Liam Ryan. He wants to just stat pad here. He's going to be well over 201 metres. Surely Liam Ryan.
Speaking of stat padding, here's Liam Rogers, and that's got to be 75.
That's got to be 75.
Got to be.
It's a disgrace if it's not. As that'll be the 5th and last. Play the ball. They're going to go out to the left. Sorry, one more try. Yes, it will be. No, it's not. Liam Ryan wrapped up. And they will not get one more try tonight. They'll in fact be 15 seconds of defense before they go on to the next stage of finals. As we count down the seconds, they'll get one more play the ball here. And there we go. There we go. The Gold Coast Titans victorious 30 points to 10 over the Brisbane Broncos. Defeating them in a great way if you're a Titans fan. And of course the Titans will go down to Melbourne to play the prelim and have a crack at this grand final. Look at some of the stats. And wow, look at that. 30 sets. You know, just the errors from both sides were pretty awful, but the Titans pretty bad, but just had so much more ball.
Look at the line breaks as well.
Jeez. That's definitely played into it, I think, Snicko. As we just look.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, just across all the stats, the Titans were dominant, weren't they?
Yeah, 100%. Especially tries.
They even had more missed tackles.
They did too. As it was O'Donnell, McKay, McClucky, Lee, and Ryan all scoring for the Titans, and Archie and Marks for the Broncos. We're going to go with the stats. Mark Lee at hooker, 259 run meters. No line breaks. 25 tackles, 0 missed. A try assist and a try. He had a good game in the end. But he made a couple errors. And they were pretty bad errors at times. Liam Ryan, 257 run meters. 11 line breaks. And a try. Another great performance from him. Okay, he did similar meters. 252.
32 runs from McKay as well.
Wow, that's a lot. He had 5 missed tackles, which is very McKay-like. That is not very much like him. And then it starts to drop off with Lachlan Martin with a very sluggish 174 run meters, 20 tackles, 1 missed tackle break, 3 line breaks. Just underperforming there, Lachlan Martin. Any comments, Nico?
I would never bag out a fellow forward. You're a lock now, Will. You should know better than that.
I should do that. Yeah, that's true. Just, known slug Lachlan Martin. It was just the forwards, really, wasn't it? It was Christian McKay, mostly. Lachlan Martin did a good job through the middle. Mike Borsons did a surprising amount of actually running the ball. Davis, Little Man Rogers, 95 run meters, well and truly over his 75-meter target. And even down to, Driscoll. Yeah, only did 30 run meters, but 17 tackles, 0 missed. And 2 runs.
Sultan had 57 run meters in 20 minutes. That's pretty impressive.
Wow. I didn't even see that. There's some pretty good stats here all around the park, and I think it was just the forwards getting it done, and they built that platform. And then the backs just finishing it off as we'll move on to the next team, into the Broncos stats. Joey Kelly, 157 run meters, 6 line breaks. He missed that 1 tackle. And he made 16. He was a busy boy out there. I don't think that this will be underappreciated. Justin Barisic.
35
tackles, 2 missed. That was a big performance from him, and he also ran 100 meters, so that was a big effort from him. But once again, the forwards just not
shift.
The backs not doing those meters at the back, and then the forwards very similar. Just couldn't get any momentum going on the Broncos for most of that game. And it shows in the run meters, doesn't it?
Yeah, unfortunately, like you said, couldn't win the battle in the ruck, and they just got dominated, unfortunately, the whole game. They were working towards in the first half, but straight after the break, they just went to pieces, really. This Titans team too strong.
Yeah, absolutely. That's going to be all we have time for tonight. Thank you very much for joining me in the commentary box. It's been a pleasure having you. I've been Commissioner Will Kay, joined the commentary box by Snicko Bro, and on the sideline from Tim James. We'll see you next week as we'll be down in Melbourne. Melbourne Storm taking on the Gold Coast Titans. Thanks very much for joining me in the commentary box. It's been a pleasure having you. Make sure you tune in next Monday for more SRL Finals action.
Yeah.